Wood Nation, this is Wifey. Hope y'all are doing well. Happy Sunday. We had a phenomenal church service and we really enjoyed volunteering, hubby on the traffic team and me as a greeter. It is hubby's turn to share the sermon notes and I know that y'all will enjoy it.
Wood Nation bros and bros, what's going on, man? Look, just like Wifey said, y'all, man, we had yet another phenomenal service, and we had a guest speaker, man, which is Ken Philback. He's one of our pastors at another campus, and he's also our executive pastor of campus development, right? Awesome guy, man. And we're continuing our services, man, of Sermon on the Mount. We're at week 3 now, right? The title here is The Blessed Life, the Beatitudes. Y'all, we are diving in. Matthew, the 5th chapter, verses 1 through 16. Let's go! All right, Wood Nation bros and bros. So I want to start from Matthew, the 5th chapter, verses 1 through 12. Now, you guys check this out as I'm reading, bros and bros. This is awesome, man. All right, this is Jesus. Now, when Jesus saw the crowds, he went up on the mountainside and sat down. His disciples came to him, and he began to teach them. He said, "Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs are the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are those who mourn, for they will be comforted. Blessed are the meek, for they will inherit the earth. Blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness, for they will be filled. Blessed are the merciful, for they will be shown mercy. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they will see God. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they will be called children of God. Blessed are those who are persecuted because of righteousness, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are you when people insult you, persecute you, and falsely say all kinds of evil against you because of me. Rejoice and be glad, because great is your reward in heaven. For in the same way they persecuted the prophets who were before you." Jesus said the word blessed 9 times, bros and broettes. And we get upset with some of these pastors that preach and teach on blessings. And blessings is not always tangible, like you know, gimme. These are blessings. Look what Christ said all these blessings are, right? Let's pick one of these. He says, "Blessed are those who are persecuted because of righteousness, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are you when people insult you, persecute you, and falsely say all kinds of evil against you because of me." Wow. Blessed had nothing attached to it when Christ was teaching that was tangible, that you can touch, that you can hold. These were all spiritual blessings that Christ shared with the people, that if you're doing these things, you are considered blessed. Bros and bros, like, all right, let's check this out. When Christ calls a thing blessed, right? What does the word blessed mean? Blessed, another word for blessed is favored, right? And another term for like favor, it's like a meaning like divine, right? So divine favor from God. So when God blesses you, bros and bros, that is a divine favor from God given to you. So when people go through a lot, whether that be divorce, whether that be financial struggle, whether that be just the lack of social interaction, man, these things can attack a person's mental health. But Christ says, blessed are you, to be able to go through those things, bros and bros, and not be affected mentally. That means you have the favor of God upon your life. I would hope you do, especially, man, if you are a man and woman of God, yeah, you're good. You're good. If not, you may just have the mercy of Christ, right? And we want to introduce you from mercy to grace. Ooh. You know what I'm saying, bros and bros? So yeah, man, Christ is speaking and giving gems, bros and bros. If you are persecuted for my name's sake, not persecuted for doing wrong, Man, you got it coming, bros and bros. Not persecuted for doing your own thing, but persecuted, talked about, slander for doing the will, for being in the will of Christ, for doing the will of Christ, right? He says, blessed are you, bros and bros. That's a blessing. All right, so the pastor continued to give us golden nuggets, bros and bros. Check this out. He goes on to say 3 truths behind a spiritually significant life. 3 truths behind a spiritually significant life. 1, happiness, and so much more, right? 2, it's about happiness from a different approach. Check it out. And then 3, you have happiness that spreads. Bros and broettes, do you guys know anybody that's happy almost all the time, that's excited almost all the time, that's joyful almost all the time? Who is that person? But you know, if you know somebody like that, bros and broettes, that is a blessing. And wifey is pointing either towards me or somebody. Well, there's no one behind me.
It's you.
That's right, but you know, it's a blessing to be like that. But guess what, guys? Wifey's like that too. Wifey's, you know what I'm saying? Wifey don't like to be like that on the camera, right? I was one day walking up the stairs and wifey says, babe, I look back, she's talking about, what is that? Another thing that Christ says, he says, blessed are those who mourn, for they will be comforted. Then he says, blessed are the meek, for they will inherit the earth. Bros and bros, so many people take people of Christians' meekness for weakness. And it's just not the case, bros and bros. It takes a meekful person to be able to see, you know, confusion and all of these other things and detach themselves from that. Because someone that's not, they're going to be looking for a fight. But I share with you guys all the time, bros and bros, when respect leaves the room, simply follow it out the door. When respect leaves the room, bros and bros, follow it out the door. Because if you stay, there's no more respect. It's just disrespect from there. So just take that walk, bros and bros. Once again, that's part of being blessed. Blessed with what? Blessed with the discernment of Christ. Blessed with the ability to be able to know the difference. That is a blessing, right? Proverbs chapter 20, verse 3 says this, bros and bros. Avoiding a fight is a mark of honor. Only fools insist on quarreling. Bros and bros, y'all know I gotta read that again. Avoiding a fight is a mark of honor. Only fools insist on quarreling, right? Walking away, that just shows that you are a meekful person. You are a very humble person. And walking away shows you avoid conflict. Now, are we perfect at it? Will we do it all the time? Probably not. So if we want to do it all the time, we really need to pray. God, help me to avoid conflict, help me to stay away from issues, etc. I don't want to be a part of that. Because look at this, it's an honor, it's a mark of honor. God blesses you when you choose to show meekness instead of aggression. That's nobody but the Spirit of God, bros and bros, right? All right, bros and bros. Matthew, the 5th chapter, verse 16, in closing, summarizes everything, bros and bros, because what did Christ says? Blessed, 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 blessed. Blessed are those, if you're doing these things for the sake of me, you are blessed, right? And it all ends with this here. Check this out. Matthew, the 5th chapter, verse 16. In the same way, let your light shine before others, that they may see your good works and give glory to your Father who is in heaven. Bros and bros, y'all know I got to read that again. Matthew, the 5th chapter, verse 16. In the same way, let your light shine before others, so that they may see your good works and give glory to your Father who is in heaven. That's what it's all about, bros and bros. Letting the light shine in you. Who is the light? The way. Who is the way? The truth. Who is the truth? The life. The way, the truth, and the life. Oh, I'm a rapper now. But bros and bros, the light that Christ has placed in you, let it shine, bros and bros. Let it shine. I was talking to one of my guys, he used to be a police officer, And he purposely left that because he said it was just too much going on. And now he's a truck driver. And I says, man, do you miss it? He was like, not really, man, because, you know, I'm kind of like a loner. I like kind of being by myself. I said, I heard you, but remember now, hey, we're Christians. We can't be by ourselves too much. You know, we got to let that light shine. You know, sometimes we as Christians, we need those spiritual reminders. And that was just a spiritual reminder because sometimes, let's be honest, bros and bros, it's easy to detach, right? It's easy to be like, show like, not so much to be an introvert, but it's easy to detach. But be mindful as a Christian to detach, because with detachment comes isolation. And with isolation, an idle mind is the devil's workshop, right? So man, always make sure that you are around other believers, right? Gang members hang with other gang members, right? Sinners hang with other sinners, right? Why can't the Christian fellowship with other Christians? This is where we fellowship here in church. We are in church, by the way, guys. This is not our home. We have not been blessed with a mansion, at least not yet. So we are at church, right? So, bros and bros, as the scripture says, in the same way, let your light shine before others. The light that Christ has given you, bros and bros, let it shine before others. Why? It's not because of you. It's because of others can see Christ in you. We are only vessels, bros and bros, being used by God. What a blessing to be used by God. You're going to be used by either one or two, God or the devil. Let's just be honest, right? So what a blessing to be used by God, right? Woo. Listen, y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. Stay blessed, stay focused. Bros and bros, continue to let your light shine. Blessings.